Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. I am driving on my way to work. Now, y'all saw that sign. Basically, that's how you hustle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I can almost assume that's a private shop owner, and he had one of his employees out with a sign. The sign advertised $99, including parts and labor for a brake job. Okay, now I'm gonna zoom in on this sign. I think it's for one axle, front axle or the rear axle, front brakes or the rear brakes. Now let's dissect that for a second. Let's dissect this for a second. Okay, $99 for let's just say front brake job, and the sign said any car. Okay, I think that's what the sign say. All right, I don't know why you would do some cars for $99. I guess it depends on the price of the parts. Now, the goal at any hustle, okay, I don't care what kind of hustle it is, the goal is to make a profit, right? So, if, let's dissect this $99. Let's round it off to $100 for simplicity's sake, okay? Now, also the goal of any shop owner, I don't care if it's a dealership shop or an independent shop or your own shop or whatever, the goal is to upsell, okay? So you're really trying to upsell more work to earn more money. That's with all shop. If shop's not doing that, I don't know how they're surviving, because every car gonna need something else done to it besides what they brought it in for. Okay, but let's just say a person, any given customer riding by, and they got 520s in their pocket. They have $100 and their brakes are scrubby. Okay, they pass that and see that sign and go, wow, $99, I have $100, surely I can find a tax somewhere. I need front brakes anyway, so let me go over here. Now, they get over there, and of course, according to the sign, they agree. They bring your car in, let it up in the air. Yes, you need front brakes, okay? You was close to ruining your rotor, all right? So you dodged the bullet. You don't need rotors, but let's proceed with the front brake job, which is what the sign claim. All right, let's dissect this. $99. The average front set of brake pads, depending on what kind of brake pads. Naturally, you're trying to keep the bill low, so you're gonna go with the lowest price brake pads. I've seen brake pads at AutoZone, Advanced Auto, for as low as $30. Okay, so for simplicity's sake, let's just say the brake pads cost $30. All right, now you're left with $70 you have room to play with. Okay, naturally you're going to want to give your mechanic, whoever it may be, $30. Just say he make $30 an hour. Okay, brake jobs normally 2 hours. All right, so let's just say it takes him 2 hours. No, let's just say he make $20 an hour. That's what most of these cats making on commission. Let's just say he make $20 an hour. It takes 2 hours to do a front brake job or a rear brake job. All right, so $20 times 2, which is what it pays, $40. You spend $30 on the brake pads. That's $70 right there, ladies and gentlemen. So if this turn out, if everything go as planned and normal, you're going to earn a $30 profits, which can go toward your business, which is what the goal is, to make money. All right. Now, if you're the owner, okay, naturally, you might want to jump on this job quickly, knock it out real quick, and do everything so you can put most of the profit back into the business and not so much of your pocket. It depends on how long you've been in the business, on how you allocate funds, okay? Most guys, when they're trying to keep their doors open, they, finagle some numbers. But hypothetically, you made a profit of $30 off that brake job. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Again, you have a chance to upsell work. And I can almost guarantee you that shop that was holding, the guy that was holding that sign, they're going to upsell you. There's almost a chance your tires wearing out. You need to rotate your tires. You need a front end alignment. So yes, now it's gonna always be that 1 or 2 persistent customers. No. That's all I want. It's the brake job. Okay, I've seen customers and owners get into about what owners deem you should get. Now, owner can't make you get anything. They can advise you and tell you of the danger of not getting it, That's probably as far as they can go. But as far as you making you do something, and he can really push the issue if there's a chance he may be liable for if something come apart. I've seen that happen. But that $30 profit, to me, this is my opinion, I'm entitled to this. That $30 profit was well worked. Guy outside holding that sign, trying to bring in more business. Okay, like I say, from the outside looking in, you know, you got to look at it a different way. But if I had my own shop, and it's a dreary day outside. Y'all can't see outside, but it's slow. No, not a lot of traffic. It's dreary. It looks like it's about to rain. Shop's trying to stay afloat. All of that is understandable. So if you're striving to get something in, yes, you got to get out there and get your hustle on. All right. So I was just driving, man. I'm headed to work. I figured I'd dissect that a little bit. Fire up the camera, fire up the phone, talk a little bit while I'm on my way to work. What I have at work waiting on me is a cat converter on a 3.6 bank 1. How many of y'all? This is a minivan too. How many of y'all know? Well, bank 1 is on the back, on the rear head, and that cat converter is a pain. Okay, and no, it is not a do-it-yourself job. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shoot a video on that topic. I got a 10 series video I'm finna upload or talk about 10 jobs that I think that is not DIY jobs. Okay, and doing a cat converter on a bank 1 of a minivan is not DIY. I'm gonna talk about that some more, but I'm almost at work. In fact, I'm pulling up in a second. Y'all, thanks for watching and listening, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm in the red light right now, so this is gonna be this is a blurry video. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to y'all on the next video.